Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. I am going to be reviewing Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, objectively, this show is about a 6 out of 10. It fails. Objectively, without bias. The story is bogged down by identity politics. They have to continue making everything about racial issues and how they want you to identify with the terrorist organization, the Flag Smashers. How they want you to basically identify with them in the writing of this season, and how certain characters, how their turn to a different or to becoming somebody different is just really weird. The writing didn't make sense when connected to the MCU. To subjective, and this is where I'm going to go over some gripes, folks. Subjective. I give this this series, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, a 5 out of 10. I do not like identity politics in my show. The show has potential. It actually had some good moments, don't get me wrong. It had some great moments in it, even. And those great moments were then squandered and lessened by the identity politics that they had to make it or turn it toward. The police stopping Sam and Bucky. At first, when I looked at it, it didn't come across as woke or racial. Sam was refusing to show his ID. But then I looked at it again, and from retrospect, they did single out Sam when they saw two people scuffling in the street or looking as if they were about to get into a fight. So yes. But here's the thing. If you are going to not comply with police when they ask you to do something, you're looking to be arrested. So, yeah, if the best thing you can do, cooperate. You might find that the police are not going to treat you badly. The Flag Smashers are basically Antifa. They're basically Antifa. And they are a terrorist organization, and they are terrorists. Yeah, they're terrorists. And what happens to them? I'm glad they were killed. Because those terrorists, well, they were killing innocent people. You can't talk down a terrorist. Not when they are fully radicalized. That's one of the anti-woke things about this show. And I love that there was anti-woke elements in it. How there was this kid saying, hey, it's the Black Falcon. No, it's just Falcon, kid. Maybe if he had that same sentiment about, oh, Black Captain America. No, it's just Captain America. It doesn't matter if he's black. I had no problem with him or with seeing him in the Stars and Stripes in the comics. He became Captain America in the comics. Bucky was Captain America first. Then he turned the Stars and Stripes and the Shield over to Sam. I had no problem with it. But them having to basically make it a race issue. I could feel the judgment. You think that me putting on these stripes, there ain't somebody in this world that hates the fact that a black man is Captain America? Oh, fuck you, man. If they are, they don't matter. Sharon Carter's arc. How she is the power broker, the new really evil being in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. How she feels shafted by the U.S. government. There's just one problem. She knew what she was getting into when she aided Steve Rogers in trying to save Bucky. She essentially aided and abetted a federal fugitive. She aided and abetted a wanted and known terrorist. So yeah, I can understand why the government has it out for her. Her getting her pardon and then still getting ready to fuck over the government and sell secrets to the government and prototype weapons and all that stuff. Really? Wow. it's a very radical deviation of what Sharon Carter would have actually been like. She violated Sokovia Accord. She's former CIA. She knew what she signed up for. She really did. When she got Captain America. Sam being sympathetic to the Flag Smashers and to Carly and whatnot, it was really bad. You don't sympathize with terrorists. You're a hero. You should be trying to stop the terrorists. Sure, talking them down is all well and good, but remember, these people are killing people. And they don't care about leaving, or they don't care about whoever they kill. They don't. She admits it even in the show. Excuse me. Her very anti-government stance, well, yeah, it's Antifa, basically. Sam's sister feeling displaced in how she doesn't care about America or its mascot because she believes America is racist for not helping her with loans and stuff. New Cap, John Walker, who becomes the U.S. agent later on, he kills one of the Flag Smashers in response to Carly killing his friend, Lamar. And because of his overreaction in the heat of battle, the government shafts him, basically. And he's like, you made me. I was doing everything that I had to do because you told me to do it. You trained me to do it. And they shafted him. This is basically painting our government as a shitbox, folks. And it is kind of anti-American if you really do think about it. The Patch Act, or Bucky saying he didn't understand, before I get to the Patch Act, Bucky saying he didn't understand what he was doing, asking a black man to take up the shield. Fuck off with that nonsense, Bucky. That is bullshit writing. It's just terrible writing. You're asking a person to stand up and become Captain America because he is the right person for the job. Be damned his race. We are not living in World War II or in a racism of Jim Crow. It doesn't matter if the guy who is Captain America is black, white, or whatever. As long as he holds America's values and is a symbol of American patriotism. This show just had way too much identity politics bogging it down. This show had the potential of being something great. And they squandered it with all of this trying to sympathize with terrorism and whatnot. But eventually terrorism did lose out in this. And I'm glad it did. But still, the messages they put in this show were very anti-American in some of it. Some of it was woke, some of it was anti-woke. This show had potential to be something good. There were good moments in it. Do not get me wrong, folks. But I give a very low subjective standard to this because of the identity politics and because of the freaking crap that they're pushing in each scene. After the first couple episodes, this scene, or this show, takes a turn for the worse. It was very good. But then, I mean, don't get me wrong, the action scenes were very good. But the freaking messages, and all the time when they were talking, it's like, oh my God, you guys are just being stupid now. Really? You're being stupid. Agent Carter getting her pardon, and then getting ready to fuck over the U.S. now that she will have access to America's secrets, prototype weapons, technology, and stuff. She's going to use her her insides with the government to fuck over the government and to endanger the world. I don't like this arc that they put Sharon Carter on. It's very wrong and very against everything that her character is in the comics and who her character was in the in the MCU. CW, I was saying meant as Civil War. The Isaiah arc of Isaiah Bradley, how he was basically a bitter old black man who felt that he got shafted because he was black and he was a super soldier. He was a super soldier who got arrested for violating orders and whatnot, and they tried to keep it under wraps. He ended up saving a couple of lives of other people who were super soldier serumed, and he ended up getting arrested, put in jail for 30 years, and experimented on while he was in jail. Yes, that is horrible. But did it have anything to do with his race? I don't know, did it? I honestly don't think so. But them experimenting on him, well, he was a super soldier, so they would want to do things. Now, what they did was very horrible. He has scars to show. But folks, they just kept on pushing the race button. And it was wrong for them to do so. I don't care if Captain America is black. I honestly think that Falcon actually looked very good in the new Captain America look. I honestly think that they did a wonderful job with it. But for the most part, this show had a lot of potential to be good, but it was squandered because of the identity politics in it and the messaging. Now, showgoer, I will give this show, or I will give it an 8 out of 10. It was entertaining to watch for the most part. As a showgoer, it was entertaining. And I think that some people, if you're not paying attention to the messaging, you might enjoy it. But me, I can enjoy it for the most part, but it does kind of get bogged down with some stupidity in it. Anyway, folks, that is going to be my review for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Honestly, a good show that got squandered because of stupidity and identity politics. Anyway, that's going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Folks, what did you think of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I basically know a lot of you are going to say it sucked. But honestly, I do think that there were some good parts in it. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.